Hello, friends. Welcome. I am Ananda Rose. And for those of you watching on Light Language Messenger, you're very welcome here too. Well, friends, how's it going today? Happy holidays. And I hope you've had a good, safe holiday so far. It is the holiday season. And of course, today being Christmas Day means lots of people would have got together in the world and created some positive love and light energy. Yeah, we hope we hope that more of that was created than less of that was created. And it's time where families get together at this time of the year, and sometimes getting together with family can be a challenge. So today I wanted to come on and wish you well for this holiday season. There are many people in the world that won't have the luxury that I have right now to be talking to you safely online, to have had my day, because we're at almost the end of our day here in New Zealand, and many parts of the world people will be waking up to their day, or people will be in the early hours of their day. And here we are in New Zealand and Australia that have had most of our day, and we are heading towards the evening, and we'll go to sleep very soon, those of us that don't party to the wee hours of the morning. And we wake up whilst you're still having your Christmas. So, yeah, time is interesting, but still, it makes it all interesting, and it makes life exciting. Okay. Or it's not boring. Let's just say it like that. So, friends, today I felt that I needed to do a video and bring in a light language message. And more so because I haven't done one for a few days. And I haven't done one because I have been so racked with ascension symptoms. Now, many of us are going through ascension symptoms. Christmas Day does not change that for us, right? It's not going to change it that, like other things in life are not going to change just because it's Christmas Day. Um, Ascension symptoms won't be changing either. If they're going to be there, they're going to be there. And so here we go. Today, I felt that it was necessary to do a message because I felt that for me, Christmas surprised me. I mean, it surprises me every year because it's suddenly there and I wasn't prepared for it. Okay, but this year more so. I felt like Christmas, the energy of Christmas arrived 3 weeks ago. And people were already having the Christmas barbecue and having Christmas lunches with families. I think I said it in one of the other videos. And it felt like we were right now in the swing of the holiday season. And yet it is all this day, today. It is all for that, this one day. And the reason for the season, we know to be that to, I guess, do I use the word commemorate? To acknowledge the birth of Christ, of Yeshua. Yeah, Sananda Jesus. And the interesting thing about it is that about half the world will not be doing this. There's parts of the world that don't follow Christianity religiously. However, they do acknowledge Christmas Day. But there are other parts of the world that just carry on like it's an ordinary day. Where I live, though, us being a Christian country and all of that, New Zealand being a Christian country and all of that, we acknowledge it. In fact, so much so that businesses close on this day. Now, you would think, okay, if businesses close, should they suddenly be open? There'd be no consequence for them, right? But it is declared that it's the day where businesses are to be closed. For example, cafes have to be closed today. Cafes and restaurants have to be closed today. If they do choose to open for the day, then they are likely to pay a fine. Yeah, that's the rules here. So, what an interesting concept, right? Where you have a day to celebrate the the birth of a child that came to bring goodwill into the world, came to have the message of hope and the message of love and all of that. And there's so much commercialism attached to it in the sense that there's a lot of shopping, there's lots of gifting going on, and it's great to give gifts, it's great to receive gifts. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there's also that other side. If you don't follow suit, there is a consequence for it. Like, getting fined because you're a restaurateur and you decide to open your restaurant for the day, then, well, you can break the rules, but you'll have to pay a fine for breaking the rules. Right? I think last time I looked, it was about $1,000. Nevertheless, we have the we've had so many sides to this where there is so much good in this. There's so much wonderfulness in it because it's so magical. Hence my little Christmas tree, fiber optic Christmas tree that I've put up there, given to me as a gift years and years ago. And I do love it because it has everything natural and magical about the lights coming through. And I don't know that the camera is doing such a great job of it, but if you were near one, or if you have one, or if you've yeah encountered one, just the magic of it. Right now, I'd love to have a real Christmas tree, but I'm afraid of all the bugs in it. Yes. I did get one many years ago, and it had what we call a stick insect in, we call it a stick insect in New Zealand, but it's this thin creature. It's called a stick insect. And I had these visions of it going into my ear one night if I hadn't discovered it in the tree. And I thought, oh my gosh, what if I was watching TV and I fell asleep and then this thing went into my ear and I never got another real tree again. So that's the story. Side by the way. The magic of Christmas, coming back to that, the magic. Christmas is so full of magic. And knowing anything that we know of Yeshua, we know, or we've learned that it wasn't that he was born on the 25th of December. It was decided to make the 25th of December a commemoration of his birth. He was supposed to have been born in September or something of that year. Okay. There is so much we don't know about Yeshua, and there's so much we do know. And then there's the stuff that we are being told to know about Yeshua. But the thing I've loved that I know about Yeshua is that he carried this immense love and acceptance of people. And he had this amazing compassion for people because wherever he went, people gravitated to him. If all that is that is, and there's a lot of proof to say that it was that, then he attracted a lot of people to him. His message was that we could do all that he had done. All the people then were told by him they could do everything he was doing and even more. They could be great, they could do greater things than he was doing. And today, I feel right now, that is the message for humanity. That we can do greater things than those that have gone before us. And the idea is to take your torch and move forward. Move forward. Move forward with who you are. Now, I want to come back to the Christmas theme because I'm sort of digressing without realizing it, without intending to. There are many people in the world today that do not celebrate Christmas. There are many people in the world today who cannot celebrate Christmas even though they want to. There are many people in the world that are sad today. The reasons for not being able to celebrate Christmas might be war, might be just that it's not possible for reasons like, well, maybe some people are in mourning. You know, if you've in many cultures, if you've had a death in the family in the last 12 months, then you don't celebrate any of the celebratory things, right? So lots of people, like I know in the Indian community, in Indian culture, if someone passes away, then you do not have celebrations. Your mourning period is 12 months, and that you do none of those things that are celebratory. There's also other cultures, the mourning period that we've learned of over the ages with many cultures. I think this would have been even in European culture, where for 12 months, for the whole year post the person passing away, there would be that mourning period. And so, for these reasons, and that's just but a few, right? Many people will be going through things where, they feel, well, we cannot afford to celebrate Christmas. But what is the thing about this? This Christmas has been a very different one, even for me. I have to say that because of everything leading up to Christmas, because of the Mercury retrograde, because of Mars in retrograde, for example, I have been going personally through so much ascension process, so much of reflection of situations, self-reflection, all of that. I do not seem to have the energy for Christmas. I felt this was a sad Christmas for me. We had a few deaths in our family. We also put our cat to sleep this year. He was, if I recall, he started to get sick round about this time last year, about the 17th of December. And at Christmas, he was really unwell. And we just wanted to go through this time last year without having to have this gut-wrenching thing of putting him to sleep. But we wanted to give him time to see if he will take the turn. And of course, that was not to be. So many of us are going through such stuff. Now, I know there's worse things happening than what I mentioned, but I want to say it is okay if Christmas does not feel normal. I mean, Christmas has not been normal for years, but I am feeling strongly that it's important for me to know that my Christmases will never be as I remember them. I've had in this last week or so remembrances of Christmas past where someone did or said something that was not okay. Remembering growing up as a child that sometimes Christmas was not always peaceful with family. Understanding that certain times you had to be on edge or because some family member was going to do something and you knew this and this is how it would go every year or whatever. But I know from here on, this Christmas feels radically different because we are in a time of our lives where systems are crumbling, where things that used to be and is no longer there. Things that we used to, for example, eat because that was what was generally made. We have no feelings for them. We have no cravings for them. And I have to say, it's okay. There's no loss in it, right? Isn't it good to come to the point of saying, yeah, that's okay that we didn't have that stuff or we don't have the taste for it anymore. It's not resonating now. To have a roast lamb, for example. That's my thing. I don't, I haven't had roast lamb now in years because more and more that I've moved into my ascension process, I feel like I cannot eat something that young that should have, you know, have a future, have a life. I know it's still gonna get eaten, but I mean, still, you know, I am going through the process of looking at what my choices are when it comes to food again, right? And what do I do from that? What am I going to carry on eating that I still eat? In a year's time, will I be eating, I don't know, chicken, for example? I eat it not every week, not every 2 weeks, maybe once in a month, but am I going to keep doing that? So this is a reflective Christmas of a different kind. It's not even that kind of, oh, it's that time of the year when I reflect on the year gone by. And the year gone by has been the year gone by. I say it in particular with reference to this one, 2024. We will never be the same again. We are continuously transforming. There was a time when there was this mourning for the old life, mourning for the loss of a career, mourning for um, the loss of a lifestyle. But now it's more about, okay, we're not going to mourn that anymore. We know that it's over. We are in acceptance mode, following, asking to follow, open and receptive to follow the life purpose that we came to fulfill here, the soul's purpose, the soul's mission. What is it? Yeah. So Feels a little bit disjointed, this message. But today, I'm here to encourage and to say, go with the flow, friends. And I'm going to bring in a light language message or transmission. And we're bringing in the light language transmission for this time and space, going with the flow of things, coming to the place of flow and ease and acceptance that life's never going to go back to the way it was. And if you're mourning that, that's okay. But if you're not mourning that, and if you're at that point where, right, that happened, I'm not going to mourn that anymore, I just want to know the way forward, then that's great too. Wherever you are in this journey of ascension, I believe we are moving forward, and it's a message of hope, peace, and goodwill. Because most importantly, goodwill, peace, and hope must be part of the journey moving forward. And most of all, the platform of love is what we need to operate from. I think that's been the message I've had for most of the year or most of the last 6 months. And so, friends, today I encourage you to be yourself. Today, I want to say, no matter what your Christmas is like, no matter what it's going to be like this day, if you're starting out your day, trust, have faith, know that you are being taken care of, that the universe has got your back. And if we're not feeling our team of light, our squad in spirit, it's because we are not tuning into that point. Deep tuning in. At the moment, I feel like I'm at the point where this time, because I'm not saying it won't happen again in the next week or two, but this time I'm just in a place of resting because I feel like I need a lot of rest. Other people are saying they've got the flu suddenly. Other people are saying like they notice that the eyes are getting upgraded or the ears are getting upgraded or something's happening because these are the ascension symptoms they're experiencing. What is it for you? Again, remember, if you feel that there's something going on with you medically and you need to see a medical professional, please do not do that. Please do that. Don't attribute everything to ascension symptoms just because someone is saying that. Go with what feels right to do within yourself. So I've been looking at the dragon cards. Okay, I'm just about to tell you who the dragons are that have come forward. And then actually there were so many dragons coming forward just to say, and then I'll do a light language, is what I meant to say, to finish that sentence with. So friends, the dragons that we have, there's so many, and I have to say it's no wonder we are in a season of magic in the sky right now here in the Southern Hemisphere. Our magic is that we can actually see the Pleiades and Orion and Sirius as clear as anything, and you can see all the constellations surrounding them. You can see Aldebaran or Aldebaran. I say Aldebaran, other people say Aldebaran, same star. And interestingly enough, Jupiter is very close to Aldebaran in the sky. I promise, friends, things will get more aligned if it feels a little bit disjointed today. I needed to, I needed to come on and say something today. I felt guided to do it, and so here we are. Okay. Just going to, there's one more dragon. I'm just bringing the messages from them that's on the top of the cards here. And the dragons I'm looking at are this Dragon Oracle card deck by Dinah Cooper. And I think the dragon from Saturn, the black dragon from Saturn wants to say something too. I'm just going to bring it out. وحلمتي ورنخاي تفرنخاي تمتلي خاوتا أنا تتكارنا تتكارنا تيرو مستت تفرنخاي هو ألتنا خا أفروتاي أفرنا تلتي أرون مخاي هو أنا تفرنا تورا خلمتي ورنخاي 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 نتو كيرانا تو كنا مخاي نتفرنا تيخنا تيريتو. Yeah, Alfred. Oh, geez, no, 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 no. It's Jamakita. There are too many dragons that want to come forward today, but we're just going to go with these ones. And maybe because we're doing one-liners, I'm just going to bring out that alpha dragon because I think it wants to say something too. Ayana khayno ralatai no kuruna khay matufra na khay no tufra na khay. There you go. Akhan me ila makuta ila makuta ma khatsna tufra na khay. Okay. Uranachai, Turamachai, Uranachai. Friends, I encourage you to take moments to breathe now. Breathing in through your nose, taking the breath all the way to the bottom of your belly, pushing the belly out, and then bring the breath up. Pause when you get to your torso and look into your third eye. Looking into your third eye, and then when you feel ready, release the breath through your mouth or through your nose, whichever is available to you, because you will still be effective, or it will still be effective. We are going to start with the Alpha Dragon, and we're going to close with the Omega. No? Yeah, we're going to close with the Omega Dragon. Garana ketsatsena Haramakea Garana ketsatsena Orane Garana ketsaseya Hey, garana ketsa natseya Garana ketsa tseya. Keep breathing, friends. Keep breathing like that. Feet firmly planted on the ground. Koramakaya Uranakaya terango Uranakaya tena Herongeo Karanakaya tena Karanao Wateleto Garanakaya tena Garanakaya tena Uramahanato Here we go, friends. The Alpha Dragon harnesses the divine masculine power of creation. It destroys the old, so visualize your dreams. It will help you manifest your new world. Can't make it up. Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. Might go back to that one and what it means, huh? The rainbow dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, and accept opportunities. Just turning off that musician's mode because you'll hear Baxter strongly now. Accept opportunities, my friends. This rainbow dragon has been very effective in the last 18 months in our world, appearing in the sky, showing us the way, telling us, giving us reassurance of it being there to help us. Yeah. Ornachayatena, Armakayatena, Ornachayatena, Tena, Toa, Tena, Tena, Kilamatua, wea, Herea, Kolamatawa. And here we are, the black dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision, congratulate yourself, you have passed a test. Right, the pure white dragon of Orion transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty, let your wings of light grow and expand. إلى تشيكنا خدت تذكر نتتي على مش تفرع أوكي وركتتتي وركتتتي برسولنا تكلاستيتش أنا يتلفورنا كده ما سو I get it. Supposed to channel them. Okay. And Black Dragon cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. Black Dragon, Kulamakayateno, Karmato Ateya, Letefana, and when I want to do a dula la class of the root net deflected or I let's da. Or ma khatsli tgurma no trefen at zelma until let net aruna at say. Black Dragon. Chira scared. Kirma, aquamarine dragon from Neptune. Lep 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 la la let that of la mzul adzil not so oh la zeland look like enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Spirituality and wisdom are available to you. Develop your psychic abilities and receive ineffable soul knowledge. Urkatana telewa, yeah. Get on Atukuramachai. I laugh because I'm like, I can't make this up. Okay. The green gold dragon from Sirius. Karigedat Kurabaskat Ulalakhnel. Uranachai. Ulkamaseter. Ralamashtakranat Sukrachait. Brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. ولا خزلات زمال خد سولغ زي مسا عجولة جينا خد زمرة سكور get كور get more يخرن تشوفان سورة خلنا نجورا خلنا نجورا ما خد جورا ما خد زورا خد زي أنو جدا الأخرون ما تسوخ راي تسوف راي كتا زي ما قلت زين ورنا خياتنا ورنا خياتنا كيرما خواتيا هيا 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 سير مخايا تواه يكرمخاي هو إنيو أتنا ودنا إرنا There is one more dragon that we need to. There are two more that I need to tell you about, but there's one more that needs to come out. Source Dragon is the next one. Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. Well, my friends, it looks like I don't have the dragon here. And the one I'm looking for is the green gold dragon of Jupiter. Perhaps there isn't a card. Perhaps there's just a, like the dragons from Mercury. We don't have a card in here. But okay, and then Omega Dragon. Please excuse us. Harnesses the divine feminine power of creation, the Omega Dragon. Intention, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. So what's actually happening is that Baxter is seeing these dogs walk past, and they're just people that are visiting, and yeah, they're just visiting, and they're saying hello to me. They're just visiting, and so he's just getting a little bit riled up, as he does sometimes from time to time. I apologize to you, friends. I'll say it's the energy of the day. Let's breathe. Let's breathe. Let's breathe. There are many messages today. These were messages that each dragon brought through. The language, the light language was transmitting a message from these dragons. Going to just pause for a second, friends. Well, there you go. Come back. Well, friends, it's been a little bit disjointed, and I apologize for that. Just had to take some time and do a message. And the intention is always good, isn't it? The intention is always, we mean well, always. And I guess for me, that is what I need to focus on, that the intention for today's recording has been the right one, has been a good one. So I thought I'd come back to this dragon. Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. I'll put it down here. You can see it better. It brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. Let's see what that means, because I feel like I need to read it. And I'm reading it from the little book, so it's not going to be too much to read. So we had all these messages coming through from the dragons. And I hope that through all of the commotion of Baxter barking suddenly, that we got the message. So I apologize for that. Right, we got to find the dragon, Archangel Gabriel's dragon. Right, page 48 is where it's at. Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. Fifth dimensional diamond white dragons serve Archangel Gabriel. The mighty pure white angel of clarity, joy, and hope. Okay, so that's what they look like. And they've got a diamond where their heart should be, or is. When we are ready to connect more deeply to him, his dragons shine their crystal light into our energy fields and physical body, allowing deep cleansing and purification to take place. They light up our true essence, and we become transparent to the spiritual world. This means that all the lower energies that have not been released from our auric field become visible. So it is important to forgive, love, and respect ourselves and others so that our aura becomes totally clear. Then the dragons will rejoice, for we are ready to walk the diamond ascension path. They will lead the way, clearing and energizing our sparkling new high-frequency journey and bringing us clarity, hope, and joy so that Archangel Gabriel, with his diamond wings, can overlight us. Receiving this card implies that you are expected to cooperate with Archangel Gabriel's diamond white dragons, using self-examination and self-discipline to accelerate your ascension. The dragons can then illuminate you internally with happiness, clarity, and higher expectation. You will become a shining beacon and will automatically radiate light that shows others the way. You will have earned the right to be a walking master. You will carry in your fields the glorious light of Archangel Gabriel's cosmic diamond, which is a life-transforming ascension tool. The diamond white dragons will swirl and dance around you, ensuring that the glittering, shimmering cosmic diamond stays securely in place over your energy fields. It will protect your aura and fill you with joy, purity, and bliss. Wow, I love this. I love this. Despite all that was happening here, that card, that message brings us to clarity. That brings us in. It ties everything up. So here we are, friends. I am going to do a light language transmission for us to be covered with the overlight of the diamond white dragons, with the diamond cosmic light, with these white dragons, however we say it. Okay, so let's take a breath again. Take a couple more if that's what you need. And so we welcome you. We welcome you, Archangel Gabriel's dragons. We welcome you. We welcome your purification. We welcome you. We welcome the diamond of Archangel Gabriel's cosmic diamond light. Oh, now, now. Iramahawa, yeah. Hiranahuarana, yeah. And as you sit, feet firmly planted on the ground, and having had taken your breath, please receive the light codes for the cosmic diamond light that comes with Archangel Gabriel's dragons. Yuruhatsa ulelele kashinela ilukutubaya tia ola tia guanya irahuna tira metero hateme arukayetam illa huwa mera na etsa ukula kitukla ketelnem ولكي فاتلا خلوغا ماقص لقرا خلات سالتقلو ما أجو لقلا تملا يكون لما قل ما تسفرا Sorakhana nam Kermakaina oena Kiro khalicham wa waetsoma wa khanala khatamalakam Iranatso khanare Iranatso khalamerato Iranakhola khatale khora le khasuru khola shalo khusla khatura na tsundra la masdura azurana Iranakhotsamakhai Iranakhomasarane tsakhanakhai. And so I invite you to take another breath. Ilahishina lesavaranuta khameseta. Akhrenatelach, akhrenatsolokrana. Bokhlele. Alabakhotsamacha, etsafaranacha, etsutonamacha. Irokotsamacha, netura halestamacha, vantuka. Friends, as you receive this, as you receive the invitation, as you receive the information to be a walking master. I've been reading up about being walking masters, and I understand the term walking master. Walking masters is what many of us are assigned to be here on the planet, to become here on the planet. We are here to take our journey, but we are already so advanced in terms of understanding and knowledge that we are here to be walking masters so that we can encourage others with the knowledge we have. And so it is not surprising to me that this card has to be the card for today. It's not surprising. I thought Gabriel has something to do with it being Christmas Day. And it might just be. Okay, because, Gabriel, I think, was one of the angels that brought the good news of the birth of Christ, according to the story. And yes, I know it might not be exactly right. But what I also know is that the beautiful story of Christ is the magic that you see in the lights behind me. It's that kind of magic. And so no matter what anyone has done to give us the wrong message, we still know the magic. That's the important thing. But coming back to Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, white, cosmic diamond, being a walking master. This is an incredible archangel. I don't have a lot to do with Gabriel for whatever reason. I seem to work more with Michael. But I'm so pleased that Gabriel has turned up because there's nothing wrong with not having a lot to do with Gabriel. He still is Archangel Gabriel. Whenever I need him, I can call upon him. And now we have is dragons that have come to our aid. Yeah, the diamond white dragons of Archangel Gabriel. Find out for yourself. Invite them to bring clarity, joy, and hope into your life. For if you are feeling called by these dragons, it says that you are ready to become a walking master. You are ready to come into that knowledge and the knowingness of who you are. Take the step forward. Friends, once again, I apologize for a very disjointed message today because it was here, there, and everywhere. But I thank you. I will say I have been tuning in today for the message, and I realized that I needed to do this message. I needed to talk about Christmas, mention Ananda Jesus or Yeshua. He was such a wonderful example of how we can be and who we can be. Okay. He was here to tell us, to empower us, to give us the message of who we truly are. And so that's, if anything, we celebrate that message, that he was a messenger here. One of his things that he came to do was to bring us the message. The good news is that we are empowered beings, that we have come here with some amazing, amazing gifts, And we are here to transform not just ourselves, but to be here to transform the collective with the energy of working for the in the highest frequency, being in the highest frequency for the greatest good of all. Yes. So thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. If you haven't started your day yet, whatever you're doing, be safe. Be safe. Eat well, drink well, stay well. Love all those around you. And remember, if someone's getting on your nerves, it's just for one day or a few hours. Okay. And if we're operating from the highest frequency, then we will be in the best place for us. And sometimes that means being on your own too. And we'll be fine. We always are. We will always be fine. So much love to all of you. Namaste. And I'll catch you next time.